This is the funny thing about who is considered native or not, who is considered an invader.
And the hat is changing you? Shut the fuck
CNN
up,
commentators
faggot.
have no problem
What the fuck are you
announcing
talking
that
about?
white people
I was always
whose
this way.
ancestors have been in the country for 20 generations
What the fuck are you talking
should go
about?
back home if they're in South Africa. But try telling
On stream,
the
I
Somalis in
didn't
Minnesota
just
to go
talk
back home.
about all the fucked
You'll be
up shit that was
immediately labeled a
happening.
far-right
That's all.
bigot, even though the Somalis have been
And
here
also,
for at most
I was
a
just
couple
playing
of
video
decades.
games most
Some
of
have
the
been
time.
here for a couple of hours.
I wasn't talking about news.
But we're told that the Somalis have every right to be here. That we're told the Somalis, the moment they step foot here, they are just as American as
Hey man, there's
anyone
people
else.
gunning for your life, or you're
The
just
moment
gonna
the
sit
Somalis
there and
steps
fucking
foot
take
in
it?
this country, they're just as American as
Sounds
you,
like you're one of
even if
those
your
people
family's
who
been
would
here
just
for 400
fucking
years.
take it in the butthole.
And yet the white South Africans are not South African
I'm sorry.
even after 400 years. And Americans who can trace their lineage back several centuries, they just have to shut up and take it in this country. No matter where they are, maybe you've noticed white people, no matter where they are always the colonizers and have no legitimate claim to whatever land they're on. In other words, under the left's framework,
yeah, oh yeah,
white
Hassan
people are
says
the
that.
only demographic
You're
on
a
the
colonizer.
planet that can never be considered truly at home or
You
native to any
imperialist.
country anywhere. You know, we'll be told that a white person's true home is Western Europe. And yet, if any white person in the UK
sounds like
claimed that it was a white country, they'd be condemned. You know, they say to us in America that this isn't our land, right? It's stolen. So where is our land? They will not follow that to its conclusion and say that, well, Europe is the white man's land. They're not going to say that. So where is it? The message is that there is literally no place on earth.
Yes, where is the white man's land?
Homeland. A white man is native to nowhere. He is indigenous to nowhere. I mean, that's strange, isn't it? How does that work?
Yeah, I guess white people just didn't
no
exist.
Country on the planet.
I guess only
white,
black people existed
people?
before everything happened. I don't know. Okay.
How is that possible? Where did the white people come from?
I guess
Did they
people
fall
of
out
color
the sky
existed
like rain?
first.
Did they magically spawn out of thin air?
Yeah, I guess so. Magic.
If a white person could trace his roots back to the 17th century in this country,
yeah, what is
does
woman?
that make him a Native American?
What? Do you know what is
woman?
woman?
Can the white person say, yeah, I am native
what
to this
is man?
How many centuries does he need to be? Does his family need to be in a country to be native to it? How many generations? 10? Is that enough? No. 15, 20, 25, 30, 40? Is that enough? At that point, can we say we're native to this country? And if the answer is, well, there's no amount of time, if the answer is that, well, it could be 1,000 years from now, and a white person who's been here for more than 1,000 years, their family's been here for 1,000 years, still is not native to this country in America. If that's the answer,
I guess.
Then again,
damn, I guess Jesus is black then. I got fuck you.
Where is his native homeland?
Even
and if
though
he goes
Jesus is known to be white because of his fucking lineage and heritage.
Can he say that the non-natives are invading or stealing? Well, the left has no answer to any of those questions.
Well, I mean, he could have been brown-skinned because he was outside all the time, too.
Native and colonizer and invader and indigenous are all just tools of manipulation. They don't mean anything.
Yeah, pretty much. South Africa doubles down on anti-white. I'll give it to you who thinks you don't like this world. Stop! Stop, please! Stop, please! I'm an indigenous Yankee? I guess you are. Infinity non-whites. 50 white farmers. No, what really has changed me is people. It's just people. It's the stupidity that people like to put themselves in. Whether it's ignorance is bliss, whether they're doing it purposefully to push an agenda, Or they're just fucking retarded. You know. I view everyone as an enemy. Everyone deserves the pike. Oh. Fuck you, boss. Fuck you. Yeah, fuck you, train. Fuck you. Fuck you, brother. Fuck you, machine. Fuck you. Allah Akbar. Fuck you, machine. Allah Akbar. Just a retarded dude. Oh yeah, this is the reason why. Mashallah. What?
Let's go.
And there you have it. People being weird about it. Right? No, it's always funny to see, right, to see some of those guys and do that kind of shit, but it's like, they're the only ones who are trying to make content out of it. No, everyone's just trying to go about their days, right? They're the ones trying to fucking stoke the flames over stupid shit.
Has been exactly what does your resolution really aim for? Is it that Black Americans of a certain economic level, are they being targeted? Is it everyone? So basically, it doesn't matter as to what economic level. It's pretty much all Black Americans. What about those individuals of any race that have a lineage going back to slave America? It doesn't matter.
So to be very clear, whether or not a Black Black descendant of American chattel slavery were able to break into the middle class, they are still, and they were
basically they're only talking about the blacks. They don't care about the other people of color.
So they are not.
They don't care about the other slaves. They only care about their own skin-colored slaves. Okay.
That is again a debate that is used to try to silence.
They only care about them brothers and sisters of their own skin color.
Because
Okay.
what we want to do is instead of focusing on again,
that's all they care
what the
about.
system did, who
right.
did it,
This is essentially the Black Lives Matter motherfuckers, right?
Or should they be paid below a living wage, right? Should they have been educated, or if they're educated, that disqualified? No, they are Black. If they are Black and they're descendants of slaves, then they were directly in the lineage of harm. If
you say this, but in my computer science course, I had a couple Black people in there. So I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. I don't know. You people seem pretty privileged as fuck right now, especially in America.
They are descendants of Jim Crow policies in this country. They are
you guys got all the fucking resources known to man. Everyone has a bunch of resources, yet they still put themselves in this weird fucking weird box. I don't understand it.
All over this country.
I don't understand why people fucking subjugate themselves to put themselves in a retarded box. I don't get
who are attempting to buy homes
makes no
or
sense.
go to school. We are still discriminated because of our hair, because of our names. When we go to get jobs.
Maybe it's the same way that Ketanji Brown Jackson does her what his woman shit, right? They just love putting themselves in retarded boxes.
Exactly what does your resolution
make them act like a fucking victim when they're fucking not. Most privileged motherfuckers on the planet. And then you try to wield your power as a fucking cudgel, and it's like, get the fuck out of here. I can cut your throat real fucking easily. Actually, I don't even need to cut your throat. I could just slam you into the floor and you're fucking dead, hey? All it takes is me getting your skull and making sure it gets straight down on the pavement. Or just me fucking using my hand and just taking out your fucking eyeballs. That's how easy it is. I mean, if we want to get fucking anatomical and biology up in this bitch and physics, I don't mind.
Congresswoman, you promised hell to pay if Reps Monica McIver, Bob Menendez, and Coleman are prosecuted or charged with the crime. Is that a threat to Tom Homan and Kristen Young?
I think people have been watching me drag Republicans for bills for trying to cut Medicaid across this country. I think people have seen how
No, you dumb bitch. Hey, big booty Latina, why don't you fucking noose yourself?
How there are political consequences.
Uh-huh.
Whether it's elections, whether it's
What about those companies you kicked out of fucking New York and now look at New York. You got a fucked up government system that's doing some weird shit in the education system. Trying to hide some shit, you know. And you guys love fucking sweeping shit under the rug, yeah?
you
guys are all fucking shady.
Personal
Hey, maybe you should check your Buffalo school system.
threat of violence? No, that's crazy.
Uh-huh,
Okay, and,
yeah.
You know, you say...
Yeah, what about your hitmen? Huh? What about your axemen that you guys pay? With free money, by the way, from your Biden administration.
You say that Coleman was doing her constitutional oversight duties, but she assaulted a police officer.
Thank you so much.
Why do you think
Yeah,
that
thank you
they're
so
above
much.
the
You're a
law?
bitch. I hope you crawl in a hole and
Congresswoman, why do you
die.
think that Democrats are above the law?
Man, all these people I would floor so easily.
Congresswoman, are you afraid that they're going to be prosecuted?
Trip, whoops. Oh,
Found
sorry, you
guilty
fucking fell on the
of
floor.
assaulting up? Stop blocking
Oh
my
shit,
stuff.
my foot stepped on your skull. Oh my god, I'm so
Congresswoman.
sorry.
Congresswoman,
Yeah,
if they're
obviously.
found guilty of a crime, what are you going to do?
If you're all right, yeah.
All right,
You
stop.
you guys should be fucking guilty.
Don't touch me.
Yeah, I'd fucking floor that. I like how stuck up some of these bitches are, because you know equality is a thing, right? I don't mind going to jail flooring people. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing this shit. There's a lot of people I would floor. Maybe bury them 6 feet under like that fucking one dumbass fucking ex-FBI fucking right star. I wouldn't mind flooring him. What do we got here? You.
White women. I know you
White
hate to
women.
see my black ass coming, but the bitch is back.
But
You
the
already
bitch
know what
is
time it is.
what?
All rise. Court is now in session.
Oh,
Quick PSA before
shit.
we get started. A hit
Uh-oh.
dog will always holler.
Uh-oh, we got
Call your
judge,
local
jury, and
veterinarian.
executioner of the
Now let's
orbit.
get to open arguments. Everything that's going on in this country right now, especially with regard to this current administration, is the direct result of white women's laziness, cowardice, and incompetence.
It's all
Or as
your
the French
fault,
would
white
call you,
women. Blame
les
the white
incompetents.
women.
Bonus points if you get that reference. As white women, you
God
have a
damn
direct
it.
connect
Dude,
to
you
white
gotta make
men,
this
which
shit up.
means that you have been and you still are in the very rooms where conversations are had, plans are hatched, and decisions are made, and yet you do nothing. As far as the trickle-down patriarchy is concerned, your
The
only
trickle
perk
down.
is your
Holy
white
shit,
privilege.
she's just
And you
saying
are
all
so
the fucking
desperate to
buzzwords, eh?
hang on to it that you stay silent.
Holy
And
shit.
instead, you choose to ride the coattails of the very white men that's taking away your fucking rights. and are actively working to take away your
What
freedom.
the fuck
And
is
yet and still,
happening?
you manage to possess the fucking
This is
caucasity
fucking
to walk
wild.
around like you Mary fucking Magdalene. Meanwhile,
Man, this sounds
you
like
just gave
Hassan.
white men the keys to the very fucking kingdom
This sounds like
that they've been
Hassan
building
and
this whole
Destiny
time
and
in
all those
front of your
fucking
face.
idiots.
White women are not rooted in reality nor realness. You're rooted in perception, which
like the
aptly explains
Frogans and
why
the
you're so
denims,
selfish,
right?
self-centered, and self-serving. And it is because
Jesus
you are
shit.
rooted in perception that you don't like confrontation and you don't like being called out. Because upon doing so,
What are you talking
the fallacy
about?
that you've created for yourself is
I don't.
immediately destroyed. And so your
I wonder
immediate
who
knee-jerk
I wonder
reaction
who
is to
she's
pull out
trying
the
to.
white women tears or the unity card, or
The
sometimes it's a
unity
combination
card.
of both. You seem to be under this impression
Well, I mean, you guys
that
pull the
this is the
black
time
card, the
for
racist
black women
card,
and
the
white women
bigotry
to stand
card, the
together as one
xenophobic
and
card,
unite. So my
the
question to
homophobic
you
card,
is, as it
the
pertains to
Islam,
said
right?
unity,
You start
which
going
black
into
women would you like
the
to unite
Islam,
with?
right?
Is it the black women
You're
such as
against these
myself
religions.
that you're so quick to call loud,
You're
aggressive, and
racist.
ghetto whenever we assert ourselves with you? Or we say or do something that you don't like or understand, even though it wasn't meant for you in the first fucking place?
What
Is
are
it
you
the black
talking
women
about?
that you call welfare queens, knowing full
Well,
well that
then
the
who
largest
did you mean
recipients
it
of
for if
government
it not
assistance
for
are
those
white?
people? You were still
Is it the
targeting
black
it
women
at
that you
people.
report to HR because we don't say good morning to you?
Yeah, I think some of you people need to go to
Or smile
HR.
on command to appease you? Or tell you what we do on our weekends off? Because that's our personal fucking business and you're not entitled to that information? Is it
Oh,
the black women that work in
oh, maybe she's talking about that Elon Musk thing. What did you do? List 5 things you did today. I think that's what she's getting mad about.
retail?
She's basically just rapid firing just a bunch of, I guess, different sentiments, right? It's just like, what is she doing?
And customer service that you not only berate, but falsely report to management and corporate because you don't get the refund, discount, or level of service you demanded, oftentimes resulting in a
Yeah, but people, I hate to say that, but people do that all the time, though. That's just, there's always a margin. You know what? Never mind.
us losing our livelihoods.
I don't think this bitch is gonna care.
Is it the black women, the overqualified black women in corporate America
this person's gonna care.
that you consistently lie on, sabotage, and steal promotions from?
I mean,
Because you know your mediocrity would not
people
keep you
lie,
in a
cheat,
position
and steal all the
otherwise?
time. What do you mean?
Is it the same black women that you treat condescendingly the moment?
It's not even about black women. It's just people do. Just everyone does this. White women, black women, yellow women, brown women, fucking albino bitches. I was like, I don't. Everyone's. I don't know what to tell you. Just look at the goddamn politicians.
You don't get the immediate praise and gratitude you seem to think you're entitled to?
I mean,
Is it the
she's just
black
talking
women
in
whose
particular
style
of
and
white women,
aesthetic
but I don't know why. I
you
mean,
carbon copy?
it
only to
sounds like
repackage
she's
and
targeting
rebrand
a
it as
specific
something you
demographic for
invented?
some fucking reason. I don't know why. Maybe
Is
because
it the
she's not
black
happy.
women whose content and creativity you still verbatim and
Wait,
profit
what?
millions of dollars off of it,
Wait, who's doing that?
all the while refusing to both credit and compensate the very black women you stole from?
Who? What?
Are those the black women
Who
you would like
who
to
is she
unite
talking?
and
Where is she
stand as one
getting?
with you?
What? I'm so confused.
As far as divisiveness is concerned, you hypocritical assholes are the common denominator, and you always have been.
No,
White
it's
women
you,
are
the white
creators
men and
of
women who
exclusivity,
do it.
and by
You guys
extension,
are stealing all
division
black men with
for
their
centuries
interracial
up until
marriages.
present day.
That's probably what
White
it
women
is.
continue to orchestrate the
I think
plot
it's the
and
interracial
then immediately
marriages.
pretend to
There's
not
been a
understand
lot
the
of
plight.
that going on recently
You are
too
not the
about
victims you're
interracial
desperate to
marriages.
be.
Not a lot of. It seems
You're
like
the
not a
perpetrators.
lot of people like that.
This case
I
is
don't know
not
why. It's
closed,
weird.
but court is adjourned. Have the fucking day you deserve.
Well, was Hassan one of those people
White-
who were like interracial marriages are gross? I think Destiny was too. I mean, basically, the Democrats are basically that. They don't like interracial marriages. Yeah, let's see how this works out for her. It's white women's fault that Trump got elected. Okay. The left, that's racist. Normal people, okay, whatever, anyway. Yeah, I guess I'm racist. Oh, shit. Too bad. What, healthcare in the world that could treat the mass mental illness of modern day liberalism. Pretty much. Federal police assault Native Americans, threaten to kill their spirit horses on what? On Trail of what? What? I'm sorry. Oh, are they blocking up the whole fucking? Oh, you dumb bitches. Well, I mean, they're supposed to have a. If they're going to be doing that, they should have had like some kind of. Right, if they're going to do that, right to assembly, right, they had to get like some kind of permit, but they didn't do that, and now they're blocking up traffic for like the whole like work district and like people who actually need to get to work and get shit done. Yeah, I hate to say it, but the world does not revolve around you, okay? And not everyone can just drop what they're doing and just say, oh yeah, let me just become a footstool for you, right? I don't think, yeah, no, that doesn't happen. I'm sorry, doesn't happen. POTUS. Oh yeah, I think this is President of the United States. Here's a video of 3 CIA directors, McLaughlin, Brennan, and Morell, talking about the deep state taking out POTUS Trump. Thank God for the deep state. Their coup has never stopped because they've never been punished. These traitors need to face justice. I mean, they're all war hawks, right? John McLaughlin, Brennan, and Morell, right? Yeah, all of these people are, yeah. You should squint your eyes at them. They're very shady. Same with Hillary Clinton. Dear Lucifer, Trump accepted the plane on behalf of the United States. He already has a personal plane and doesn't need another one. Threat to POTUS and should be treated as such. Man who accidentally left 300 guns for Taliban gives lecture on gun control. Yeah, that too. Yeah. When you pull out of Afghanistan and you just leave all those armaments, yeah. Yeah, and then you start talking about gun control. And it's just like, bro, you just left a bunch of weapons to the fucking Taliban. Like, what? And they're parading around with it too. Have you seen those videos? They're parading around with fucking U.S. military equipment. Like, what the fuck? I'll put that up too.
It feeds the president's concern and.
I mean, I'll put this up. I mean, I only talked about it a little bit, but I didn't watch the video, so it was like. Chris Brown arrested for allegedly smashing tequila bottle over music producer's head in nightclub. Oops. Fuck you. Fuck you. That is a fucking AI. Yeah, it seems like a lot of people have been trying to use AI for like trying to get like trials done and stuff. Someone did Law and Crime did a trial AI for Diddy because there's no cameras in the courtroom, right? Neither Jesus nor gospel from the mouth of these blasphemers.
What a gift to be here
Oh,
for
shit.
who we are, this queering of the church. And now I'd like to invite Gwen forward to read our open and affirming statement.
God, that... Oh, Jesus. Is
As
that
an
a
open and
dude?
affirming congregation, CUCC welcomes all individuals,
This is heresy, by the way.
lesbian, gay, bisexual, heterosexual, queer questioning, cisgender, asexual, pansexual, transgender,
I'm not even that religious, and
intersex,
I know this is
binary,
heresy.
non-binary, gender fluid, genderqueer, bigender, grayscale, cross-dressers, third gender, and sexual and gender identities yet to be known, named, or belonging to other cultures. CUCC welcomes all families, single parents, single people, couples, nuclear and blended families, families without children, extended and chosen families, polyamorous families, and families yet to be known or named. And perhaps most importantly, we welcome all questions. Questions about gender, questions about sexuality, questions about identity and how identity influences our lives and communities.
Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ. Why? Yeah, you should get the flamethrower and just burn it all to the ground, dude. It's just, no, it's heresy.
What a gift to...
The only way to cleanse this is to use the holy fire, okay? You must use the holy fire on these people. That's the only way you can cleanse these people. Yeah, look at this shit. This is back in 2021, South Africa. This is the farmers,
No, hey!
Basically, you had the black people attacking the the farmers. Yeah, I don't even know where they got the sticks from. Yeah, start fucking, crazy ass motherfuckers.
Mr. David! Stop it!
You are not bringing money.
So that will be severe poverty. But top the. Never give up your gun rights. Well, they already did. Well, some of these countries gladly gave it away. They let their government fuck them in the butt, and that's what happened. Oh yeah, is this the pop? Yeah. I hate to say it, but this is how it usually goes down. That's the easiest way. Rep Nancy Mace. Samuel Theodore Kane is first trans activist in country to be arrested for death threats against us, thanks to Capitol Police and SLED. Uh-oh, Hassan, best be careful. Because he said those things to to two senators. Well, he showed the gun that that killed Shinzo Abe, right? To that one senator, and then said that one thing to Senator Tim Scott or whatever, whoever he was talking about. Well, let the photo stand for itself, because I mean, he probably wants to do the same thing to Trump. Let's be real. Individuals obviously unwell is more ways than one. Hopefully they have makeup wipes in prison. That's a dude. Stop saying we're all violent. Stop being violent. Yeah. I mean, it's not my fault if you guys show up and... Fuck, do I really want to show this? Fuck. It's a fucked... Me showing this just makes me look like a fucking asshole, but I mean... It's true, though. Is there a pattern? I don't know. When they literally just be like, "Hey, you better fucking listen." Like, dude, what? Chinese music accused of racism over photos pairing Africans with animals. And then you got this shit right here, but you're not getting mad at that. Like, what? You're getting mad at the dumbest shit possible? It's like, okay, whatever, dude. Noose yourself. Apparently,
Eloy
they found
Camarillo,
him.
17-year-old Austinite who appears to be an American citizen, we're checking his background right now, was arrested and booked in to the Travis County Jail on May 1st and charged with capital murder in the terror-style murder, that's the coding of it, of InfoWars reporter Jamie White. Reportedly, in the affidavit, he is the accomplice of 3 others that are still at large. And I want to commend the Austin Police Department for the police investigation they've done. The local news just broke the information.
Yeah, hopefully they find those people who fucking did that, because, like, holy shit, man.
Other investigations they were doing to be able to track this down. Again, Jamie was killed execution style, 1 bullet through the carotid artery, through the back of the neck. My prayers go out to Jamie's family, his dad, his sister, and others, just amazing people. And we're obviously going to be looking to see if the Soros DA, Jose Garza, who will let people out of jail who shoot 3 or 4 people in one night, like the next day,
yeah,
with no bond. So I'm quite frankly
I
surprised
thought
that
the
he released
DA
this
in
guy
Texas
no
was
bond.
doing that kind of shit too.
That's what
I
he
mean,
normally does, but
if the DA
I'm guessing
in
he's probably got a big
California and
warrant
New
arrest
York are
issue going
doing
on.
what they're fucking
So
doing, yeah,
this
they're
is,
obviously doing
obviously
it in
what
Texas.
looks like a really bad guy on the street. It doesn't make it
They
any better for Jamie's
fucking do
family
the
or for
most
InfoWars family,
scummiest shit,
but,
man. Just fucking
there you go.
let criminals
We had to
out.
ask, was he killed
And then
by
they
Ukrainians?
fucking
Was he
commit
killed
the
by
crime
Ukrainian
again
hit list?
later, and it's like,
But from day
yeah,
one, I
maybe
said
you
it was
should have kept
probably
that
part of the
fucking
crime
idiot
wave we've seen
inside,
in
huh?
Austin,
Maybe you should have kept
because
him in
they
the
cut the police
jail
almost
instead of
half and just
outside
let
killing
criminals
people.
out, and they just think it's a free-for-all. So that was my
Sounds like
first
you're trying to
approximation.
fucking do this
He
purposefully.
is innocent until proven guilty, but we'll put the report up here, obviously, on screen for you. And again, pray for Jamie White's family, and we will continue to track this story as it unfolds. But even with their budget massively cut and the crime wave, the Austin Police Department overall has done a very good job. I may have missed calls from detectives or something, but I checked most of my messages. I missed some. I never got a call about this. Surprising he's been in jail this long, and we're just now learning about it, but it shows how this violence all over the country has just become too common, and just the disrespect for life by these criminals, and then
Yeah,
just by
I
all
mean,
of us
just
getting numb is really, really
like I said, just
God bless
all
you,
you
Jamie.
have
We
to
love
do
you.
is
Live
take a
forever.
look at the New York
Really care about your
system and the
family.
Buffalo
You'll think
school
about some
system
support.
that the fucking the
outpouring of,
unsubscribe podcast
concern for
fucking
everybody out
blew
there.
the
We love
whistle
you
on.
all.
Yeah,
Thank you.
all those guys. I mean, I hate to say it, but I don't think it's just that state, fucking state either. Not just in New York. I hate to say it, but it's probably happening in other states too. Look at fucking Colorado. When you had those fucking Tren de Aragua guys in the fucking apartment complexes. Right? It's like, oh boy. Yeah, it's looking deliberate to be honest, because it's like, dude, this has been going on for years and years and years, yet they have done nothing to put a stint in it, or fucking, right? to stop it at the source. Nothing. Just keep letting it happen.
Las Estrellas Elementary. Miss Director, I had emailed you. I had emailed the principal, the assistant principal, and the school social worker. My son, 2 weeks ago, was exposed to a group of, let's say, gay men having sex on the iPad. And how my son came about it was he forgot his laptop at home, and your teacher lent my son his personal iPad. Well, when my son was doing a project with some of the other kids in the classroom, all of a sudden they closed out a tab.
I'm sorry, a teacher had gay. What the fuck? No way, dude.
There was a bunch of naked men sitting right there in front of my son. And then all the other kids that had seen this, hey, they were shocked. But what's crazy is that I haven't heard nothing since. I didn't get a response from our superintendent. I had a meeting with your guys' assistant superintendent, your guys' assistant principal, but nobody had the decency to make my son important enough to
Oh
show
no, they're
up
gonna
to that
fucking
meeting
sweep that shit
in the
under the
morning to
rug.
tell me
Dude,
why
that looks so
he was
fucking
able
bad.
to be exposed to this type of material. Now, I've heard about the situation that happened at your guys' high school, at North High School, with the teacher that was involved with sexually explicit material as well. To me, I don't care what team you bat for, but you guys got to quit putting all this stuff in front of these kids, all this sexual material, regardless if it's a flag or if it's them actually seeing the content on an electronic device that is in school. Now, I came to you guys last time arguing about security factors with the students about how they were roaming around. Now, dude, you guys literally I was told that you guys weren't gonna inform the other parents in this classroom. Like, you guys will tell us if a student gets lice, if a student gets COVID, if he gets the flu, but you guys will not tell all the parents in the classroom that their kids were exposed to sexual explicit material. And I think that's weird. It's weird because how can you send out a text message about all these other things, but you can't tell parents that their kids were exposed to this? Now, my son, one of 6 kids.
Please finish your comment.
My son, one of 6 kids, was the only one to speak up about this and the only one to make it known. So now I ask y'all, what are y'all planning to do about this? How are y'all gonna protect these children and hide this material from them? Because it's everywhere in this world right now, especially here. You guys gotta protect these kids. And if y'all, as parents, students, and everything—
Thank you for your time, sir.
If you guys wanna see a difference,
Please finish.
start looking at their paychecks. Y'all want change? Look at their paychecks. That's how you guys—
Thank you for your comment. Treasurer Thorson.
Yeah.
Check out this short little clip of what happened at the Chino Valley Unified School Board meeting last Thursday. Maybe this will get some people fired up and involved.
Uh-oh, here's another one. Black Lives
Matter, Queer Lives Matter, Save the Children, Free the Congo, Free Palestine, Trans Lives Matter, and Hail Satan.
Sonia Shaw is not fit to be superintendent of public schools if she literally bullies children and doesn't care about the entirety of the student population. Hail Satan.
Hail Satan! Hail! You might as well just say Hail Hitler.
Satan, bitches!
So as you can see in this video of these individuals yelling Hail Satan,
There's like a
this
bunch
is not
of
about
blue-haired
Republican,
people.
not about Democrat, not about red, blue, right, left.
Yeah,
this is a spiritual
do some
battle.
of these people have children,
The
or are
enemy,
they just
the
there
Bible
to cause
says
some shit?
the devil comes to steal, kill, and destroy. And if you don't notice this by now, that he's after the families, he's after our children, and he'll do anything, use any agenda, any narrative to come after our families. So it's up to us, especially us men, especially Christian men, to take a stand, show up to these board meetings. We don't have to speak, just show up and show that we're concerned and we're not going to stand for this anymore. We're going to fight against it. you know what? We may think it's the Democrats up north, and yes, the devil's using them. But ultimately, this is a spiritual battle, and it takes spiritual
Why would I
men
want to go to a
conquer this
board
spiritual
meeting
battle.
full of
So
retards
let's get involved,
who don't know how
peeps.
to run anything? Those people are so fucking out of touch. It's mind-boggling that you guys keep fucking putting them in powers of position. Positions of power, sorry. The hell the Democrats have chosen to die on. Yeah, I have this one too. Defending illegal immigration, DEI, critical race theory, abortion on demand, defunding the police, voter ID is no voter ID to no voter ID to vote. You should say that voter ID is racism. Men and women's sports, transgender children, defending fraud, waste, abuse, and government spending, sanctuary cities, abolishing ICE, student loan forgiveness, gun grabbing, no cash for bail. There you have it. Yep.